MRS.Ericka B, and I'm coming back at you with another video. I'm in my car, I'm driving, so as people know, you gotta look at the road when you're driving. So, but just listen to me and listen to what I got to say. I want to talk about the whole T.I. and Tiny situation. When it first came up, I was like, damn. It's crazy because I had been through molestation. I had been through somebody violating me, taking my innocence away. If y'all want me to tell that story, I need about 100 likes, and I need like 50 comments that y'all want me to tell that story, because I'm not just telling that story willy-nilly, because it's very sensitive to me, and I'm still dealing with it. I'm about to be 30 years old. So when this whole T.I. and Tiny thing came out, I was like, damn, what the fuck did they, like, you got a witness coming out the woo-ha. It was like, one witness was, I mean, not a witness, but a victim was like, he stuck his foot in my coochie. He stuck his toe in my coochie. Who the fuck does that? But I was like, I can't really sit here and judge these women, because maybe they're telling their truth. You know what I'm saying? Maybe what the victims say T.I. and Tiny did to them actually did happen. But this whole thing started with Sabrina Peterson, or whatever her name is. She came out and was like, oh, over a decade ago, T.I. put a gun to my head, and I'm going to take him to court because he put a gun to my head a decade ago. A decade ago was what, 2010, 2011? And you just now coming out about, you know what I'm saying, about him putting a gun to your head. You just now coming out about that. But it was all good when it happened, because y'all was still fucking around with each other. But now that he's not fucking with you, Tiny not fucking with you, now all of a sudden you want to come out a whole 10 years later and be like, he put a gun to my head. What the fuck? Like, that shit, I was like, ain't no way. If that shit would have happened to me, I would have said that shit right then and there. I would have went to the press. I would have went to the blogs. I would have went everywhere where I can be, you know, where I can speak. And I would have told them, yes, T.I. put a gun to my head. And I got witnesses that was there that saw that he put a gun to my head, because I was fucking his assistant up. That's just me. If something happened to me right then, if something happened to me, I'm telling it right then and there. I'm not waiting, 5, 6, 7, 10 years to, you know what I'm saying, to tell. And it probably did happen to her. I don't know, because I don't know these people. I'm just going off what they show us on the internet. But if it did happen, my bad. Like, it's crazy. But why did you wait 10 years after the situation? That's all I wanted to know. Then second, soon as she came out with that, that's when victims start coming out the woo-ha. And was like, oh, T.I. and Tiny did that to me. T.I. and Tiny did this to me. Woody, woody, woo. And I understand that it takes time to come out, especially if you've been violated. Because it took me a while for me to tell my own damn parents that I was molested. So, I get it. I get it. I get it. But at the end of the day, when this shit go to court, it's going to be a lot of he say, she say shit, because there's no physical proof. There's no evidence of semen or saliva or anything You know what I'm saying? That's in the database that can link them to T.I. and Tiny. So it's going to be a lot of hearsay. But I wish them victims the best. Really? My bad, guys. It was this guy that's walking in the middle of the fucking street and the light was green. God. Thank God I was looking and not looking to pay attention to my damn camera. Fuck. Sorry. Back on topic. There's going to be a lot of hearsay when it comes to this. And how I know was because when I end up getting the courage to tell my family that, you know, this happened to me when I was a kid. And he took my innocence. A lot of people did not believe me. So I get these victims. I get it. It's like nobody wants their fave to be the bad guy. Nobody wants their fave to be the bad guy. And I get it. And I get it. But at the end of the day, your fave did something to me that violated me. So fuck all that bullshit. And look past it. So a lot of people was like, oh, y'all lying. This is fake news. Woo. How would you feel if your daughter, your niece, your sister, your wife, your anything came to you and was like, T.I. and Tiny did this to me? You not gonna believe it? Okay. But I get it. And then they go, and then T.I. and Tiny go on this whole hobo tour, going to the Lord. Like, I hate these rappers, and I'm about to get off subject, but I hate these rappers that don't talk about God at all. Never step foot in the church. And if they did, they was paid to fucking be there. But when y'all go through something, oh, y'all want to call on God. Oh, God, please get me out of this. Oh, God, please this. Oh, God, please that. God know my heart. God gonna get me through. Where was God when you was living good? Y'all only need him now because y'all in some shit that y'all can't get yourselves out of. Lawyers can't get you out of the shit. Family can't get you out of the shit. And do I feel bad for the kids? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, because they're going to lose 2 parents. If it comes back that they did do this and they get time, they're going to lose 2 parents. Which is fucking sad. Sad. It's sad. And I feel bad for them kids. I feel bad, but it's like I don't get it, and it frustrates me, and it makes me mad that when rappers or these singers or anything, these entertainers, they go through something, the first person they want to call on is God. You wasn't calling on God when everything was great. You wasn't calling on God when everything was going good in your life. You did not call on God, but now everything that's going wrong in your life, you want to call on God to get you out of this, because you know he's the only person that gets you out of this shit. Or sometimes he'll put you in this shit just to open your fucking eyes. Sometimes God has a funny sense of humor. He's a comedian. He has a funny sense of humor, because he will put you through the worst of the worst, but it's a lesson out of that worst of the worst. So it's like, it's just crazy. But anyway, Serena Peterson comes out and was like, oh, if you admit that you put a gun to my head I would drop the defamation suit. She wasn't talking about dropping all of the victims cases and stuff like that. She wasn't talking about that. She was talking about herself. She was talking about, I will drop the defamation suit against you, because she's actually filed a defamation suit against them and what's that girl's name? Shakana. But at the end of the day, when you sit here and you come online and you sit here and you say, hey, just apologize, and I will drop the defamation suit because I'm tired of going to court, I'm tired of doing this, I'm tired of doing that. How does that make you look? That makes you look like a fraud. That makes it look like you was just doing this shit for attention. I would never come out and say some shit like that. Oh, apologize to me and I'll drop the case against. Fuck no. No. If you put a gun to my head, nigga, I'm taking you to court. Point blank period with your felon ass. Not supposed to be having no damn guns. Because you a felon. But you want to put a gun to my head because I was fucking your sister up or fucking your friend up. Nah, I don't work like that. I don't work like that. And then the court of public opinion. Oh, she's already been charged and executed. Everybody's calling her a liar. I can't sit here and say that them victims are lying because I wasn't there and I'm not part of their story. But Sabrina Pearson, I think that was total bullshit, and you just did this to get some fucking clout. I don't know, clout for what? Clout for what? I don't know. But you did this to get clout. And I don't get that. I don't get it at all. But if this did happen to the victims, I feel so sorry for them victims. Because I know how it be, and a lot of girls out here know how it feels to get touched and to get violated. So, and then, what else happened? It's a lot. That shit is a lot. Then, I think LA is actually investigating this shit. So you know there's some truth to what them victims are saying if the police taking the time to investigate. Because the police can sit here and say, well, it's a lot of he say, she say, and we're not going to waste our time and our resources and our money to look into this. Because police are that petty. How do I know? Because I tried. I tried. But by the time I tried, the dude was dead. But I still wanted to see what my options were, and it was no point of going forward because it happened so many years ago. So I get it. I get it. But do I wish T.I. and Tiny them luck? Fucks no. Fucks no. If you did it, you did it. Point blank period. And I know I was at work one day, and me and my boss was talking, and my boss was like, do you think they did it? I was like, man, I don't know. I don't know, but I do sympathize with the victims, though. And my boss was like, I think they did it. I think they did it. Or whatever. So I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'll go another way. I get it. I get it. I get it. Wholeheartedly, I get it. But I just wanted to come to y'all and tell y'all my thoughts and opinions about the whole T.I. and Tiny situation. I hope they get what they deserve. They did do that shit. Because God don't like ugly. And maybe God is showing them that what you did does have fucking consequences. Because God might not. Because even God, karma might not get you when it happened. But it will get you. It will get you. So, I want to thank all my new subscribers that came in. I want to thank all of y'all that showed me love in the comments yesterday on my video and telling me to keep going, don't give up. I'm made for this. You know, it's going to get hard, but you got it. I thank y'all. I thank y'all wholeheartedly for that. And I thank y'all for the positive and kind words about it. I just want to say thank y'all. I love y'all. Peace and blessings.